Hello everyone, I'm Plasmawarrior, as many like to call me, and I got a new dress. Yeah, I got a new one. And this is going to be the first of two videos. This one's a little bit less important than the other. It's kind of like a review of a cosplay outfit I got. And it's going to be a little less important, but I got to upload this one first because this one is for a friend of mine. And a little backstory, if anyone has ever heard of cosplaydeviants.com, it's a basic nude modeling site that does cosplay, and it's really good all around. But there was one thing in particular that I went to see. Hold on, I gotta adjust my cam here because it's too low. I went to see is because there was a Sailor Moon shoot of the Inner Senshi, and it's not hardcore, but it's really erotic. And there was one model in particular that I'm just drawn to. Like, yeah, not like stalker-ish, kind of fanboyish, but kind of like, yeah, she's hot, and it's Nova. And I mean, all the others are good, but Nova is like the highest end class. So eventually, she was selling some outfits, and I said, okay, I'll go ahead and pick this one up. Well, I kind of say this. I just got this little dress here, and you can see there's some flaws. I will explain. I will explain the flaws. In fact, I'm going to try to get this as good as I can because there's a lot of things to love and a lot of things not to love about this. First thing that I love, I mean, it's a two-piece. It's not one piece. You can see it's two-piece. You can see that that's. I haven't tied down the apron. You have to forgive me. See that there's a skirt, there's a shirt, and the shirt is really, really good. I think it really makes my hips look good. Don't you think it makes my hips look good? Oh yeah, girls, be jealous. But really, it does make my hips look really wonderful. And there is this cuff here. I don't know what happened to the other one. I don't know if I should sew that in. I don't think I will. I think I kind of like, it's just my one-handed. Kind of makes me look a little bit more like, wow. And I can do some writing on it, like some white name, white writing. And it looks really good. I haven't tied this back. And it looks wonderful from that angle. The skirt, I'm going to give a bit of good look here, so you can see what I mean. The skirt, like move the camera down, is just, and I mean just enough. You see a little white? That's not my underwear. That's yeah, there is some white that would cover it. That's a little petticoat, and it's really, really frilly. Gives that kind of French kind of frilliness to it that really looks well, and I think it's good. One of the better things about this is that it's quick to take off. I mean, I can just unbutton, done. I would rather it be a I'd honestly rather it be a zipper, but take what you can get. And it's obvious this wasn't really all put together by hand. It was factory made because the tags are on it, but that's not a big deal. It still works. There's a few minor complaints, but there is one major one I gotta say. The minor ones, obviously, this was not made for a person with a big rack, which helps me out a great deal. I mean, that is like, oh, thank you, Jesus. But it's obviously that short chest, the small chested person would hate this outfit. It would be like, okay, I bought this for what now? To make my boobs look like they're getting in the way? Another minor complaint, I mean, this is like, okay, maybe could have worked on that one too, is the apron is obviously, because this is a two-piece, not tied into the top. And my old dress, the apron was sewn in. You just put the straps around it. And it does tie in the back, which is cute, but I don't know how to tie a bow. I'm sure somebody will fix that at OnlyCon or whatever. And it is kind of warm. You know, most outfits like this are. I can lose a little bit of weight too, so that's not a big deal. If I have to cut back a few inches or get another skirt of this type, I can do that. But the top's kind of, it doesn't squeeze into me as the old dress did. And there's only just two colors, and it's not really it's dark blue and white, and there's not really any mix in between. The biggest complaint I have about it, though, and I'll say this, is that it was probably not the best idea to go with a button-up shirt at the front. What I mean by that is, yeah, you can see my stomach, I mean, but there's just too many little parts that don't cover up from the top, bottom up, and it really, really drags all around scope. Of course, the good things are, like I said, the dress is just, the overall look is beautiful. I think that if it were sewn in, the apron, it would have done much better instead of being a little bit over. Again, it's over the shoulder. Let me show you that. It's an over the shoulder apron, and you can tie it back. And of course, I can get a sash or something that makes it a little bit more pretty down here. And if I need ribbon from the bottom, I can do that too. So it's not really a big king. I don't know what happened to the other cuff, but if you do find it, please let me know. And also, I can get the gloves for it. I have some long gloves, but I can get some more Lolita style gloves if I wanted to. So that can help me out. Overall, I'd say this is a great little pickup I have. I mean, it's not made for long-term cosplay, obviously. It's not made for you to go around for about 2 hours. It's a little hot. Even for someone of Nova's size, which she's a little thinner and a little less, how do I put this, a little less chesty than most girls, but it's just hot. I would say maybe 2 hours at the most. You know, my old dress was hot, but this one's, that's not as tight. This one's hot, but it doesn't, it's hot in the wrong areas, and it does need some work. I will work on that, and I'm in love with the overall scope of it. I mean, it's beautiful and all, but it still needs some work, and I think I can find the way to work it though. So if I can do it long term, I will. And like I'm showing you the button ups, and that's kind of, you could have done that much better, but it's easy to put on, easy to take off. I would go all around. I'd say construction was very beautiful, and just putting things together, it makes it look good. And like I said, the little frilly petticoat, it just syncs up with the skirt, so I love that. And if you want to, I'd look her up on Facebook, Jessica Nova, and give her a holler if you think this is a nice little outfit. I mean, it's just a very good, inexpensive way to do cosplay, and it makes it work pretty well. Again, if you have a bigger stomach like I do, or you have a bigger chest, you probably want to steer clear from it. It's not really for you. I can make it work. I can lose some weight. I can trim some inches. But if you're like a B cup, you're fine. If you're a C cup, questionable. If you're D cup, forget about it. Don't. I would urge that not to touch it. But all in all, I think it's just a wonderful look, and I can't wait to show it at Onicon. And I'll be posting this video for her wedding gifts. Yes, Jessica Nova, as we know her as now, is actually getting married, and I would just like to say congratulations, and I hope you and your husband, Monkey of Steel, have a wonderful life together. I really appreciate it. I know I'm not getting the invite to the wedding. I would have loved to, and I don't even think I can go because your wedding happens around Onicon, and well, that would be a kind of a weird way for me to skip out on a bunch of friends. I mean, I have to go to Onicon. I would have loved to, but Onicon takes priority over anything else except for maybe the birth of my child. Yeah, okay, birth of my child is if I ever get one. But all in all, you know, I love the look. It doesn't work in places, but I can work around that. I can get another apron if I need to, and it works just enough for me to work on it. So it's a beautiful outfit, and Jessica Nova is a wonderful cosplayer. You should check her out. You should check out her Facebook. You should check out cosplaydeviants.com. I can't leak it to you, obviously, because there's some things that I shouldn't be putting on YouTube, but it's a wonderful place. You look her up, give her some time, and I guarantee you will be thrilled with the results. As for me right now, I gotta get this off. I'm gonna put another video on, and it's not gonna be as pretty, so fair warning now. Anyway, later.